okay, so this is a movie where I saw the trailer and I said this is going to be a dog poop movie. Was I wrong? Let's find out. Chase Lee Hockey here with the Blue Futon reviewing Piece by Piece. What is about? Pretty simple premise. This is Pharrell Williams' life from, when he's a kid to now in his music career, but told in Lego form. So did I like this film? Not really. It's fine in my opinion, but the problem is since making it PG, which I understand why he wants to make it PG, but some of his songs aren't PG. Some of the people he's interviewing aren't PG. Not him, but the director more Neville, if I'm saying his name correctly. But it is like so surface level that it just feels like a MTV like music spot, because that's all I got from it. I got from this movie where Pharrell Williams, as a kid, saw music and lights. Pew, pew, lights, lights, lights. And all he wanted to do was become a music producer or a musician. And he's from Virginia Beach. There's going to be no opportunities. And the producer slams, bam, thank you, ma'am, right, like at the perfect time. And then he makes beats. And he makes more 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 beats. And more beats. And more beats. And more beats. And then the white corporations brainwashes Pharrell. And then he comes back to reality. And then Happy comes out. And everyone's happy. But then Hands Up Don't Shoot Ferguson, which is now fake with all the videos he was charging. And then Black Lives Matter. And then here we are today. And you're just like, I got nothing. This literally told me nothing, because it literally was like Pharrell Williams making beats for Pusha T, for Snoop Dogg, for Gwen Stefani, for Missy Elliott, for helped with Timberland, Justin Timberlake, and you could go on and on and on with like beats after beats after beats after beats, and you're just like, okay, this is a music video. This is a Lego music video starring Pharrell, and that's what I got from it. Yes, they try to do some family elements of like, they tried. It just didn't happen for me. There's an Oprah scene about the whole happy thing. It just, I don't know. Like, it didn't really resonate with me, because maybe it's not the type of music, or maybe I just didn't get any information I wanted out of this movie. Because, I don't know, it's hard to explain this movie, because that's what it is. It's basically Pharrell Williams beat Neptune winning awards, and then he's like, oh no, it's not about the trophies, it's about living life, and we're in the small universe. And they try to do like philosophy of like, we're just so small pond in this big old universe, and there's a whole solar system and things like that, and how we're so small and you need to live your life to how it's supposed to be. I understand that, but I also don't know who this is for, right? And that's the other issue, is it's PG, but it does have this like weird weed element to it, where it's like the Snoop Dogg and like the director's doing PG spray. And yes, that's funny, trying to get rid of like the weed smoke, and it's supposed to be just like Febreze. I understand that. But then they also blur like cuss words like here and there. But then at the very end, they do say the word shit twice, and it's a PG movie. So, and then I'm just really confused, right? It's a Lego movie, sure, but who's this for? Is this really for kids? I'm going to say no, because a lot of the songs are like I said, Pusha T, and things like that. What is more interesting, I thought, was kind of the downfall. I hate to say that, but the commercialization or the radio friendly. But then I also think, right, of like, yeah, rock songs do it as well. People say like Breaking Benjamin or some Seether or Nickelback. But the difference is like when Pharrell Williams was doing like the Gwen Stefani's and the Snoop Dogg's, those were radio friendly, because even Snoop Dogg said in this doc is that people didn't know the beat by Pharrell Williams was Snoop Dogg's #1 single he ever made. So that means that is radio play. But then, like, so if he was doing radio play with Gwen Stefani, with Snoop Dogg, with Timberland, with Justin Timberlake, and you can go on and on, Missy Elliott, on and on and on. Like, Milkshake brings all the boys to the yard, and damn right, they're better than yours. And it's like, okay. But then they're saying this conglomerate comes to commercialize him, but his stuff was already commercialized. Like you're saying the song Happy is not a commercial song. That's one of the most commercial songs ever. That one, like him, that he did the one with Robin Thicke. Like that's an R-rated song through and throughout, and this is a PG movie. So the different themes of this movie are just, I don't know what I'm getting from it. But it's a Lego movie. It's animated extremely well. If you like any Lego movies, the Batman, the Ninjago, the Chris Pratt one, everything is awesome, then you're going to like, it's a good, same animation. But just as a doc, this is not a doc. This is a MTV behind the scenes of Pharrell's life. And if you're looking for information about him as a person, you're not going to get it. You just know that as a kid, he loved music. He lived in the quote-unquote projects, which he doesn't think it is. The Blue Angels, which that's a cool element to it, where Pharrell Williams had, like, there were elements in it of, like, him going his past. Like, I'm not saying there's a horrible, there were, like, scenes of, like, I was really intrigued, especially when, like, the Pusha T album was, like, he said it was one of the worst things ever. And it's like, okay, that's interesting. Or this scene where he's like, if you don't come here in 15 minutes, I'm going to give this beat to Jay-Z. Like, things like that really amped the movie. But when it came to the overall package, I'm just like, this is an MTV behind the scenes spot. I was expecting a little bit more. So Piece by Piece will receive a 2.5 out of 5 Blue Futons, which equals at 50%. So the critics and user scores gave this one. Critics, 81%, with 80 of them. Audience score, 91%, with over 250. Critic consensus, a highly unusual twist on the documentary format that somewhat works seamlessly. This kaleidoscope overview of Pharrell Williams' career is a lively testament to the power of self-belief. Sure, it's about self-belief, but at the point, I'm just like, it's like making a video about Timberland. Like, he made a shit ton of music and albums. It's like also with like DJ Khaled. Like is this movie really worth? Yeah. So 50, 91, 81. Chase Luck here at the Blue Futon.com. Subscribe. One more things, Bluetontopia. You Blue Futonics, take a watch. Have a great day. I'm going to stay tomorrow, week, month, and a year for every single freaking one of you. Peace and love. Peace and love. Peace out. Love all of you.